Welcome back. 1,600 illegal migrants have been apprehended by the Royal Bahamas Defense Force from July of last year to this year, according to statistics released by Acting Commander of the Defense Force, Captain Tellis Bethel. Bethel, who was the speaker at a recent meeting of the Rotary Club of West Nassau, told NB12 the number of illegal migrants successfully making their way into the Bahamas is getting smaller, thanks in part to the Defense Force's strategy.
Those numbers, in our view, are getting somewhat less, primarily because we've been able to put a block in various areas with respect to the traditional routes that those migrant vessels would have traveled. Of course, some time ago you heard a lot about Haitian vessels landing on the southern shore of New Providence. Little to nothing has really happened over the last, year. And so it shows that our strategy is working, but we are very cautious because we know that once you begin to patrol a particular area, then people look for alternative routes.
Bethel said the force has taken note of other ways migrants are now entering the country illegally.
There are some indications that there may be a trickle effect where people are coming in traditional sailing vessels, like pleasure sailing boats, and so we have to be on the lookout for that. Also it may be a situation where persons may be flying into the country legally and making their way up through the islands. So we have to look at all of those areas and ensure that we do our best to prevent it from happening.
Back in April, Foreign Affairs and Immigration Minister Fred Mitchell said the Bahamas is dealing with a deluge of illegal migrants. He spoke out after nearly 200 undocumented migrants were apprehended in 1 week. Bethel said although the numbers may be getting smaller compared to previous years, illegal migration remains a concern.
Any number is a concern to us because our job is really to prevent illegal migration from taking place. So we, as a rule of thumb for ourselves, we are concerned about any number of migrants entering the country. We are concerned about poachers entering the country, drug smuggling, and so our job is to respond to all of them as best we can with what we do have.